Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chad Denke with Unshackled Systems using GoHighLevel. And today we're going to be talking about SaaS, software as a service, and how it's become the Uber of the industry. It's changing everything. It changed my business using the software in my business, and it's changing a business across the world. And so today I'm going to show you how you can unshackle and start providing this same service for other businesses and how you can take things to the next level. So let's get started. All right, so let's jump into this thing. Before we get started, don't forget to join the Facebook group down below where you can go in there, ask questions, collaborate with other people that are looking to elevate their business and agencies just like you. And I'm always in there answering as well, so don't forget about that. So what is SaaS? Why is it taking things by the storm? Why is it the Uber of the industry? We're going to hop right into that and explain that here today. So, software as a service. Okay. So, the big deal about this is in the past, just like Uber was when there was taxi cabs, you had to, if you wanted to be a taxi person, you had to get the yellow cab taxi, you had to join the union, had to pay all these huge fees in order to become a taxi cab person. And then Uber came along and said, you know what, we're going to cut out all that garbage and we're going to give power to the people and they could use their own vehicle. And that's what software as a service has done for small business owners, for you run your own agency, and for the business owners themselves. Okay, it's taken out all that huge middleman stuff where you had maybe before, if you were agency, you had to use all the softwares and plugins and all these different softwares to go in, and like paying all these fees to go into one thing. It was just a mess. Or maybe you were a business owner doing the same, right? And you had all these things. And what GoHighLevel has done with software as a service is cut out all that middle fat and brought the power into you, and to give it to you and as a business owner or as an agency to be able to run your business, slash overhead costs, cut out all that middle fat, and give the real small guy, like where I started with nothing. I started with $1,200 loan from my dad years ago running a business. If I had stuff like this that would help me run my business online, it would have changed and transformed things. That's how I got started with this, doing this now, because I started using the software for my own business. I didn't just start telling people, oh, this is the greatest stuff, and never having actually ever used it. I realized after using it, the power was being put in my hands because I didn't have tons of money to run my business. And so I needed low overhead costs. And that's what this did for my business. And that's why I'm here today, because I'm pumped, because this will literally change small businesses around the world, change your business and everything. The other thing is you have the ability to adapt to the market as it goes. That's the nice thing with this. You're not chained to a software or a certain type of program or where it needs to go or anything like that. Here's the one thing: small business owners need software. They need automation, especially if you're that startup business, like that guy that's out there, one man band, or maybe he's got a business partner, something small. Like, you are busy 24/7 and you need automation in your business. This is why this changed my business, because I'm in real estate. I do real estate, running like leads and a million different things. I had teams, and so I needed automation. I needed a place where everything was all right there, accessible. And that's what software as a service does. It empowers the business owner, gives them their own website, uh, postage, social media stuff where you can post things to social media. Then it goes out for you on automation. So you don't have to worry about, always you running and putting stuff into your phone. Email, text marketing for reminders, for setting up like residual accounts. Say like you're a landscaper and you have an account and you want to come back and do that account every month, and sending a message out and asking them people to, hey, Do you want me to come out this week? And if so, then they book, and then they book in your calendar. And I can't begin to tell you what that automation does for a small business owner and the level of anxiety that goes down because they have recurring income and they have something that's working for them that's continually booking business. And what most small business owners do is they just run around and they hope the phone's going to ring today, or they hope the calendar's booked today. And you know what? Hope is not a good strategy. And that's why this changed my business, because I was able to start to get predictability and online payments and automate everything through the cell phone, through the app. And that's the thing about small business. You have to meet them where they're at. People are on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Why? Because that's a platform they want to be at. And you have to have a service that meets them on their platform. And that's what this does. It changes everything. It allows them to track, payments and keep control of their whole business. Business owners know how to do the business they're in. You know what they're usually not good at? All these other things. And that's why this is just changing the game for everybody, because it's made it so easy for small business owners to use, and that you can capitalize on that and use this to run your own business and really change and transform people's lives. The last thing you want is your phone blowing up all the time and clients calling you 24/7. You become a slave to your own business. And software as a service allows you to automate, take that stress off the owner, and put things to where they start to get a life back. And that's what it did for me. I was working 60, 80 hours a week, and I had no systems. And that's what this does for people. It takes that away and it gives them freedom, and it changes everything. So GoHighLevel allows you to white label their software. Now, what that means is they've built this Ferrari, right? And they pretty much have put it all in parts, and then you get to run it as your own business. And so you can put together your own race car, build your own business with your own branding, your own logos, everything in it, and you can run it as your own company. Then go to small businesses and say, hey, I help automate and change and transform people's businesses by giving their life back, creating more money and income, things like that. And then you build everything for that business so that they can start running their business on autopilot, and then you get paid recurring income every month as if it was your own business using GoHighLevel software. But nobody knows that because it's just your company. It's branded all to you. So they've changed the game, and rather you being stuck in somebody else's box and always having to use in their labeled software, now it's yours. It's your game, your destiny, your lifestyle, and you can build it the way you want. So look, there's no easy button when it comes to building any type of lifestyle that you're gonna love. And that's why I put together this free course to help you out. Like I said, I got started with this software in my own business. I came in through the back door. I cut my teeth on everything, had to teach myself how to do this system. And I went through all the pitfalls. And in this course that I put together, you don't have to do that. You just use my affiliate link, and to sign up there, you get a 14-day free trial with GoHighLevel. Yes, free, to take this for a test run and see if it's something you even like. I'm going to give you the templates so you have your own agency. You don't have to build your own website. It's ready to go. It's plug and play. And the only thing you have to worry about is going out and finding your first client, the first person that you can help unshackle from their business. And when you help them unshackle, then you get to unshackle as well, because this is so simple, stupid for them, and cheap. They'd be a moron not to use it in their business. And when they do, they're never gonna want to get rid of it because it's so vital to their business. And then that means you always get paid on recurring income. And if you work on that and build that over time, you'll have a book of business that you can always count on in good times or tough times. These guys aren't ever going to get rid of this software because it's pivotal for their business. So let's hop in here into GoHighLevel, and let me show you a little bit about how some of this works, and so you can get familiar with what it is. All right, so now you can see here, I am in my own GoHighLevel account. You can see up top where it says Unshackle Systems. I have the 497 plan. There's two plans, but this allows you to brand your own agency, right? Your own model. Like it doesn't have high level stuff on it anywhere. It's all my own stuff. You can see I'm here in my test account. And so if I clicked on this, you would see all my other businesses, clients that I've done business with on my sub accounts and everything. But you can see from the dashboard here that this is all yours. And this is exactly the same stuff that you would have when running this. Now you can sign up unlimited amounts of accounts underneath the agency plan. That's the nice thing about it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through real quickly a breakdown of all this stuff in GoHighLevel, the reason, the gadgets that make it what it is, why it's changing and revolutionizing the way business is done for small business owners, how you can use these techniques to easily win business and set people up for success. And that's the case that's the thing here. So many people try to get you out there to sell stuff. You're not selling stuff, you're solving problems. The bigger the problem you solve in somebody's life, the more you make. If you could take that pain out of their side, they're going to pay you gobs of money for. So I'm going to go through this demo really quickly. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to show you everything, but it's going to give you a good sample of everything. And then I'll fill in all the details in my free course, which you can get down below. Now, the first thing that most people want to know that what you can do for them is, do you have websites, right? Can you build a website? The key is not if you could build a website, but can you build a website that does something? That's the key here. Everybody's got websites, but if it's not actually doing something for the business owner or generating leads or generating money or generating appointments, then what good is it? And so you want websites to actually do something. So I'm in this test account here. And nice thing about GoHighLevel is you can see under sites, they give you all kinds of pre-made websites. Okay. Look at all these sites that you can get. So you can see here, one is I built out like a SaaS, like a test one here. I was testing out before, but let me just show you these new websites. Okay, so you can build from blank, or you could choose from thousands of templates. This is insane. Like you literally have the ability to do anything you want. So I used to be in the car business a long time ago. And if you want to do something for an auto dealer, or better yet, for salespeople, this is a killer way to keep salespeople, because with this software, salespeople jump and they move dealerships. What do they lose every time? Clients. Can you imagine if they had their own website and software where it's just their own jam? And if they moved dealers, all they had to do is just change the logo. Well, you can do that for them here. You can build their own site. Look how sick this is. Great pictures. Set an appointment. They could put the new models in there and book everything. All built for you. You don't have to do anything. Just click the button. It'll set the website up. You're ready to rock and roll. Okay? Let's look at some other features. They have websites literally everywhere. Like here's an HVAC one, where if you know somebody HVAC, these are the guys that need these services the most. They're in the field. They're busy. I'm telling you, these are the guys that are number one. They need automation. Look how sick this website is. I mean, it's all pre-built. You plug your stuff in. They have a sick website. It automates for booking, for Google reviews. You could do everything on here, fully set. And they got, you can see here, tons of templates. Here's one for real estate that you can plug in. Realtors are abundant like crazy. You can see here, nicely done, super clean, plug and play, fill out your stuff. I mean, they got so many templates, it's disgusting. So you don't have to know how to build stuff. What you have to know is just how to plug in the automation and make life easier on, on your clients and these business people. You can see here, here's one for a marketing agency, like just like what we're doing, plug and play, put your stuff in, ready to rock and roll. I'm telling you guys, they make this so easy for you to get up, get started, rocking and rolling. And again, you get the agency templates and stuff from me in the free course, but this is just a sample of what you could build for other people. And again, help them unshackle in their business and take things to the next level. The other cool thing that you could do is you can set up super easy. Some people, they don't really need a full website. You don't need all the tabs and about you. What they really need is just a page that converts. And that is, you can just do a funnel page, which is a single page that will drive traffic and can make a business owner a lot of money. And most often than not, I do a lot of funnels. And let me show you what one of those looks like. This is a real good funnel for like a detail shop, right? I mean, they don't need some crazy web page, website. So what they need is a website that converts and sets appointments and gets them, again, deals, in like people. They don't need to know a lot of stuff about a detail shop, just their experience, their Google reviews. And so boom, they can get an appointment here. Like they put their company, tells them all kinds of stuff, the process of how everything works, wash packages. I mean, all this stuff. That's all they need. I put one of these together for one of my detail guys, and within a couple of days, got his Google page up, and he had the second day, got his Google page up. He already had booked appointments, ready to rock and roll. And primarily, again, this is what most businesses need. So you just go in there, you pick your template, you're ready to rock and roll. They make it so easy in here for you to have success and to help people out. I'm going to go over here now to the conversations tab, and this is critical. Like, you can get the business its own phone number. Okay. And why this is so critical is because just like with taxes and then your business account versus your personal account, you don't want to mix stuff, right? Most business owners are using their cell phone and they're mixing the water. And so they have personal calls and then they have business calls, and their phone is just blowing up and they don't know who's calling and who isn't. Well, when you're sending out all these texts and all these automations that you can do with this software, they'll show you, like, you want your own business line. You want to know that if a call is coming in, that it's for the business and business only. And if you're too busy to answer it, here's the coolest feature that that HighLevel can give a small business owner and yourself. Like, I heard a statistic that 70% of business owners don't answer their phone. Okay. So when you're dealing with small business owners, if they're a plumber or they're a solar guy, they're up on the roof and they're in the middle of something, the last thing they could do is answer their phone. Well, with HighLevel and these business numbers, you can have an automatic text. So if you don't answer, you send them a text. And with that text, you can lead them to go schedule an appointment, to ask them to text you, and then you can respond. You send them to your website. The coolest thing is people want to know that they're being heard, and you have to direct traffic. And this single-handedly can make the business owner so much money because the people calling in just want to be heard. And if you're a person that's called a landscaper or anybody else, you know they don't answer the phone. So this is one of the biggest features that you can have for small business owners, is getting them their own business line and as many as they want. And then the conversations come in here in the conversations tab. So there's none in here because this is a demo account, but then they can see this all from their cell phone. Again, you have to meet people where they're at, and that's on the phone. So if somebody calls in, guess what? They're going to see that text back message in here, and if the people message, they're going to see that. And what's that mean? They can get back to them and they can set up an appointment or deal with the issue and then make more money. That's the key to all this. Again, full automation. Don't underestimate what this can do for a business owner. This single thing can sell the whole program for you to a business owner, because literally it will change their life. So I show you how to do this all in the course as well. Again, step by step, how to set yourself up for success. The next thing I want to do is show you the calendars tab. This is huge. Again, for the people that are out in the field that are doing business like on the fly, a calendar is huge. Why? Because booked appointments means guaranteed business and money. And that's what people need. You can consistency of knowing your business. You know what else it does for a business owner? It brings down the anxiety in their life because they know they have a book of business ready to rock and roll. And with the calendars, you can set up, like, if you have a client that has, say, maintenance that needs to be done every 3 months, like landscaping, or details every 2 weeks, they want you to come and detail, you can set up the calendar to where automatically, and with the text messaging, stuff goes out. They click, they set a time up on a calendar. You get notified that they have an appointment. And guess what? Every day you wake up, it's like that car wash. You're just always getting paid money because the bell is ringing, right? And like they're booking appointments. And that's the stellar thing you can do with calendars, is people can get their life back in their business, and they can have booked appointments where they know they're going to make money. I can't begin to tell you how many small business owners I work with that don't use a calendar. And it drives me nuts. They're just like, oh, I'll show up on this date. What? Guess what? They never show up. They're always letting people down. It's freaking ridiculous. And so they could get organized with these calendars, take their life back, be dialed in, hire more people if need be, and have set appointments that could be on automation from their websites or wherever else that you set the calendar up at. I'm telling you, it's life-changing. I used to hear about people always scheduling and have a calendar, and I thought it was this mythical unicorn. Then I started doing it with this software. It changed my life. It'll change yours, and it'll change the people that you use this with as well. So now we'll move over here to contacts, and this is where, again, all your people are going to be. You're going to have a list of all your people in one place. You can always check. You can see up here in the tabs where they're at in their pipeline. You can set pipeline stages, where they're at in the workflow, and we'll get workflows here soon. You can tag the people. You can send text messages. You can add them to email. You could delete them. You could get a Google review, which we'll talk about here in a minute. You can upload, import old contacts to this, all from the dashboard, and you can see everything from here. I'm telling you, there's amazing things that you can do with this software. Add them to campaigns. I mean, it's so well organized, and it keeps everything all in one place for you, for your clients. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I've been using the CRMs for years, and this by far, hands down, has been the best that I've ever used. That's why I'm all, so pumped up about it, and always to share it with people. Next, we'll jump into the opportunities tab. This is, again, another area where if you have steps in a sales process or anything that people go through, with the opportunities tab, you can tell exactly where they're at in the process. If they bought, if they didn't buy, what's this good for? Tracking. Like, if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. And when you know your numbers, then you know how much profit you'll make. And that is crucial. Most guys don't have any clue about how any of that works. And if you're able to show them that data, where they're at in the pipeline and how much they're making, then you can start to predictably know how much money you'll make from that or every month if you have so many opportunities in the business. And then it's just a numbers game for them, and then to ramp up. So now let's go ahead and jump into payments. This is one of the coolest things. Probably by the time this video is done, they'll have tap to pay on the cell phone. Again, I told you the key to this software is it's all on the phone. So literally, you can take payments from your cell phone, or your clients can, or you can. And they're going to have tap to pay soon, where they just tap it on your cell phone and it goes. This is huge. You can hook up what's known as Stripe and take credit card payments now rather than doing Zelle or all kinds of other goofy things. Then it's all streamlined into your account so that you're not commingling, and you have it all organized in one easy place. When it comes to taxes, documentation beats conversation. Again, this is a huge service for your clients because, again, if they're one man or smaller businesses, a lot of times they don't have the access to this stuff. And now they do with this software, with you helping them, again, unshackling from being held back and taking their business to the next level. Now, you also, you can hook up to PayPal and stuff, I forgot, and a bunch of other things. And literally, this thing will plug into anything. So next, what we have is like emails. Yeah, so you can plug into emails. You can see up here, you can set up templates. Look at here, look at all these templates that they have for email marketing. You just plug and play, put your stuff in, and you're ready to rock and roll. Email isn't dead. It still works. People still read it. In business, you want drips coming from all kinds of different faucets to make a full stream, and email is one of those. They make it super easy. All these different categories: automotive, beauty, creative, financial, you name it. They have it all pre-made for you, again, for your success. Here you can hook up, Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. They can schedule all their Facebook media stuff or in Instagram to go out a week from now or 2 weeks from now. Again, full automation. It's all about making things easier on them. Now, next, what I'm going to show you is where the real rubber meets the road, where everything comes together, and that's in automations and workflows. Let's just say, for example, they are a detail place and they want to get a reminder every month to book an appointment with you to do their detail, right? This is where you would set it all up at. Obviously, this is a contact form, but when the people opt in, this is the sequencing that happens. And so you can literally set this up for a client to get a reminder every month to book a appointment with you. And then if they don't book, to wait and see if they do, and then it'll remind them like, hey, book. Hey, you said to follow up with you. Would you like to book? And you can literally build this thing out to remind them. And then once they book, to reset, go back to the beginning and another 30 days, send them another message, and fully automate their back end of the business. Really, the only limitation to this software is the person using it. And I mean, you could get internal notifications. You could set up text messages. You could set up notes. You could set it up to where if you have an appointment, then it calls you. I'm telling you, what you could do on this back end is just sick. And I have some of those workflows built for you in the course so that you have them plug and play. You can go after your own one of these businesses, and you're ready just to have it set up, plug it in, and have full automation and look like a rock star for these people that need your help. So let's go back here and let's jump into reputation. This is huge. Again, the ability to have instant Google reviews on the spot, on the fly, from your phone, one tap. I can't begin to tell you how big this is. I had a guy that set up his Google page, and within a couple days, he already had 10 reviews, automatically already had a booked appointment to schedule and get work done. This stuff works. The reason why people don't get reviews is because it's a pain in the butt. They don't have the link. They don't have a process on how to do it. Can you imagine once you're done with the customer and ask them if they're satisfied? Say, great. You mind if I send you a review? I just sent it to you. Literally within one push of the button, you've sent out this review from your phone, and you can ask them to get to leave you the review on the spot, because the biggest problem is if they don't do it on the spot, they're not going to leave you a review. So with this software from the phone, they can do it on the fly while they're in the field. I can't begin to tell you, this is game changing for businesses. Now, the last thing we're going to do here is reporting. Again, if you have somebody like I was with my real estate business and doing numbers, like I had tons of data. So if you're running Google ads or Facebook ads, you're going to have all that reporting all in here. You can see here up here, Facebook ads, call reporting, agent reporting. You can see appointment report. You can get all the data in one spot. Everything is here for people to analyze. This is empowering. Data is the number one most important thing in the world, because without data, artificial intelligence doesn't exist. It's because it uses data that it can crush things. And if you use this data as well, you can help crush it for your clients also. Now I want to bring you back into the backside of integrations and how you just, it's one click of the button, you integrate with other softwares, other systems. Look here, Google, boom. It's easy as one click. Your Facebook accounts, you can, and your Instagram, boom, you can click up. With Stripe to take payments, boom, you can get there. With TikTok and Slack and also LinkedIn. I mean, you can connect everything. Anything that's got an API or anything, you can all do that from the click of the button here. QuickBooks. It's so simple, guys. This is just changing the way things have done. See, once you have all this stuff integrated in and a small business owner using it, they're never going to leave the platform because everything is all there and they just can't live without it. They also have features now where you can do conversation AI, you can do pictures with artificial intelligence. I mean, guys, they're coming out with stuff. By the time you see this video in a few months, they'll have so many more updates. It's unreal. But this is, again, the chance of a lifetime. You don't see many companies like this where you can get into the ground floor opportunity. We're literally at the beginning of this. This thing's catching on fire. And that's why I included all this stuff in my course to show you step by step how you can get started, how you can get in the front, in the beginning of this, tidal wave that is coming with this new software that's helping change small business owners' lives. Like it changed mine, it'll change yours. So if you're interested in changing your life, taking your business to the next level, truly helping small business owners change and transform their life, check this all out on YouTube. There's videos everywhere. Sign up for my free course you get the 14-day free trial. Take it for a test run. See what you can do. Go out and get your first client. Help change and transform their life, your life as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you become unshackled.